Hey, J-Dude here. I'm here at the Between the Buried and Me show out front of the famed El Corazon. And I just had to take a quick second to show you guys. This is there, against the backdrop. I just had to tell you guys for just 1 second, this is really kind of one of the coolest places to see a show. I might get some quick pics inside, but it's kind of a dive, but it's just so legendary. And even if you're at the back of the hall, you're about 50 feet away from the band. That is what is really awesome about El Corazon. It's gone by many names. It used to be called the Off-Ramp, and Pearl Jam played their very first gig here. All of the big four bands have played here at one point in time or another back in their clubbing days. And they even filmed, if you've ever seen the major motion picture Singles, back then it was called the Off-Ramp, and they filmed the scene with the Alice in Chains concert right here at what is now El Corazon. Although, to tell you the truth, I don't know how they got an entire film crew in this closet, but great place to see a show, and maybe I'll get some quick video once I'm on the inside. Interviews coming up. J-Dude here, glad to meet you. I'm sitting here with Dan the Bassman from Between the Buried and Me. And we just thought we'd hang out, and I thought I'd get to know him a little bit better, so I figured I'd just ask a few lightning round questions. So, real quick, Dan, let's see. I'm picking these at random here. What crazy activities do you dream of trying someday?
Dream of trying? I mean, so one of the things I'm most afraid of is heights. Mm-hmm. But I would love to try skydiving sometime. Even though I think it's the thing that I would be most afraid of, you know, in my entire life. But I think about it sometimes, what it would actually be like. You know, I can't imagine. I think when you're just falling and flying, it'd be great. But I think everything leading up to it would just be just terrifying.
Yeah, you know? Yeah. No, I like that attitude, because it's really cool the way that you're branching out and trying to spiral out and attack new things that you...
Yeah, we'll see if I actually get to it.
Yeah. Okay, question number 2. Which is your most favorite place on Earth?
Oh, you know, that I've actually been to. You know, there's a few places that I really connect with. Honestly, the Northwest in the United States is one of the places. Scandinavia, I really like Stockholm a lot. Okay. And Sweden is just an incredible city, and you know, probably like Tokyo. Tokyo's a great place. I mean, of places that I haven't been, I mean, we flew in briefly for a quick layover in Iceland, and I would love to go back. I just feel like that's a place that I really connect with as well.
Sweet. See, that's why I ask these kind of questions, is because to me they're less intrusive and maybe just a little bit more in there. So, okay, so question number 3. If you had to choose a movie title for your life story, what would it be?
Oh my God. Probably be called just Dingus, The Adventures of Dan Briggs. I don't know.
I love it. Question number 4. Profession you would have gone into if not a musician?
Oh God. You know, I had an interest when I was in high school in graphic arts, graphic design and stuff. And I would say I dabbled just the smallest amount. You know, I have 2 bands on the side that I do, Trioscapes and Orbs, and I'll do like small, like t-shirt designy or concert poster type thing on such a small scale. But I would have an interest in that. I mean, it's hard for me to imagine not being involved in the arts. Yeah. You know, in some creative capacity. I couldn't teach. You know, when I was in high school, you know, my mom was a music teacher, and she wanted me to go to college, you know, and even if I had a performance major, she wanted me to minor in teaching, and I had no interest whatsoever, so I just went, you know, head first into performance, and, you know, so, yes, it'd be something involved in the arts. Yeah. Still be.
Do you ever think about getting involved, are you involved in Between the Buried and Me's artistic side?
No, I mean, the level at which I do it is so small.
Oh, okay.
You know,
no problem.
But, no, yeah.
Okay. Question number 5. Weirdest thing you have ever eaten? Probably
my
something
God.
Tokyo, huh?
Probably not. I mean, I'm vegan, so the stuff that I eat on a regular basis might be weird to people, but you know, there's a great ethnic grocery store by my house that has, you know, Asian foods and foods from all over, and I think it's kind of catching on a little bit more, but the jackfruit, it's just if you've ever seen a jackfruit, it's like this big. It's like kind of like pointy and it's just weird looking, but it's really good, and you can kind of like cut it up and marinate it, and it kind of takes on, you know, sort of like a pulled pork sort of thing. You know, it's really weird.
My wife is really going to get off on this because she's the cook in our house.
Yeah,
so.
I've seen it pop up in vegetarian restaurants and stuff lately, and it's really good, but it is just a weird thing. If you see the jackfruit, it's so bizarre looking.
Okay. And that's about it. The only other thing that I had to ask, I was thinking about asking, is at what speed do hotcakes sell?
I have no idea.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, exactly. That's great.
So anyway, all right. Thank you, Dan the Man.
Yeah,
really appreciate it. And stay tuned, guys, because you're going to have my concert review coming up within the next day or two. All right, guys, I'm firing on all cylinders today. I'm here at the famed El Corazon with Sean and Joe from The Safety Fire. They're on tour with Between the Buried and Me, promoting their new album, Mouth of Swords. Say hi.
Hello.
What's up?
So, I'm here to just ask Sean and Joe a few lightning round questions that I kind of have set aside here. These are just off the top of my head, and I'm kind of picking them a little bit at random. So, how about, when you were young, who was your favorite superhero?
Mine was Batman. Straight up Batman.
Yeah, mine was kind of Batman as well. He's not really a superhero.
Yeah.
He's a hero though.
He's a hero.
Pretty super in my
Or
eyes.
Captain Bucky O'Hare.
That's a great one.
Yeah, Captain Bucky O'Hare.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Awesome. Okay, next question. Question number 2. If you could go on a road trip with any person, dead or alive, who would you pick?
I'd pick Sean.
I wouldn't pick John. Captain Bucky O'Hare.
Star Fox. I'm changing mine to Star Fox.
Okay. That's why I pick these questions, is because sometimes they just give a chance to
I
have
noticed
fun.
on the top it said, what was your favourite thing about Seattle?
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that one. Question number 3. What's your favorite thing about Seattle?
Joe?
Frasier.
Frasier.
Yeah.
I like that.
Pretty much.
Do you want to prove your
Yeah, do you wanna
devotion to Frasier?
That's Niles Crane.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Got the genuine
Legs.
Seattle tat thing. We got some Seattle ink going on here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is awesome. This is fun, guys. All right, next one. Let's see. At what speed do hotcakes sell? No, we'll skip that one. Okay. When was the first time that you had a beer?
First time. Fuck.
I can't remember.
We start drinking early in the UK.
Legally, you're allowed to drink from the age of 5.
Oh wow! As soon as you're able to, not even when you're able to crawl up on the bar.
I don't remember.
Okay, that's cool.
Probably a Guinness.
Oh, I love Guinness.
It was, yeah.
Love
Actually,
Guinness.
it was.
I'm still not sure I'm getting the real Guinness, because they say that it's different when you're over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What is the funniest prank played on you or by you?
We don't play a lot of pranks.
Yeah, we don't.
We just fart a lot.
The tour manager of Between the Buried and Me, when we went on tour with them in Europe,
Piece of shit.
the second to last show was in Paris. And he taped all of our stage walls together, wrapped it in a towel. So when you're on stage for 20 minutes, you're pretty hot.
Yeah.
You need some water, and he taped all of them together so they're completely inaccessible.
Yeah.
And then he also taped Calvin's spare drumsticks onto the drum,
So he couldn't bring them
so
out.
he couldn't take them out. It was mainly duct tape based.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
I saw a metal church open up for Metallica once back in the day, and I guess Metallica shut off Metal Church's stage monitors. They couldn't hear themselves, and it was kind of a actually.
Is that not just because they're assholes? Or?
Yeah. One last question, a little bit more off the cuff. You guys have been touring now. You've got a couple albums out, and you've been touring for a while. At what point did it kind of did the reality of touring hit you? You know, because when you start out, you got like pipe dreams of like, yeah, I'm going to be out on the road. And then when you're out on the road, the reality sets in. You've played this song for the oomph time. And it does not necessarily be a bad thing, but I mean, it's kind of at that point where you're kind of like, okay, we're doing this. And do you guys remember that moment?
Is over.
Yeah. Do you guys remember when that happened, or has that happened yet? Are you still like flying high?
We're still flying high.
Yeah.
But I think from the get-go, really, all our tours have been pretty fucking DIY, sleeping in the van, you know, shitting wherever you can. It's tough, man. I think it hit us pretty early on. It was going to be hard.
Yeah.
It's still fun though, man. Like even on the worst days, you get to the venue, it's still like you see everyone else there. Everyone else is having fun. You might have an off day, but it's still good.
Yeah, I think because we kind of worked our way up to it, it hasn't like we haven't had any moments where the sort of illusion has been ruined for us. Because we started playing shitty gigs, and now they're just increasingly less shit. Yeah. So,
well, you're going to get to play a very intimate venue tonight. That's what we call clubs in the Seattle area when they're really small.
I heard this is 800.
Yeah, it's not too bad. This is kind of a storied venue because all the big four from Seattle all got their start kind of here.
Cool.
So. The life and times of a cheap-ass music reviewer and an up-and-coming progressive rock band. So, thanks guys for tuning in, and more will be coming up from the Jam Dude Show. I'm not even sure if you can hear me or not. I'm in the bar in the El Corazon. I had to order up my co-host, the Black Russian. Now on stage is Low Down There I Do See My Brother. Oh, Low There Do I See My Brother. I want to make sure I get it right. Sounds pretty cool so far. Didn't get a chance to interview him yet, but maybe I'll get to do that after the show. So far from the bar, it sounds awesome. Jammin' Dude here, live at the El Corazon for the Between the Buried and Me show. We are in between the sets of the Contortionist and the Faceless, and I am standing here with Ahren, the bass player from Low There Do I See My Brother. Really cool opening set. Heard the whole thing from the bar. You guys went on early. That was pretty cool, though.
That's how it is.
And we heard it loud and clear, and it's really cool stuff, and I'm going to put up a link on this very site. So we're going to do a few lightning round questions with Ahren here, and I've got them marked off here. First off, okay, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh, man. There's so many good ones. Fan of Wolverine. And history as well, so maybe living forever.
Oh, okay. Living forever? All right, that'll work. Okay.
Experience everything.
Okay, so who is the one person that had the most impact on your life?
Well, that'll be my dad. He was Special Forces, served and everything. So he taught me a lot, but he also supported my music, so that's, it's like everybody else. They have, usually it's their parents that supports them.
Yep.
Sometimes it isn't, but that's me.
Yeah, I lost my dad about 6 years ago, and I would say the same thing, so, Good answer. Do you have a favorite ride at the amusement park? Question number 3.
I don't remember what it's called, the one you stand against the wall and it spins around. It's like a UFO.
They have different names for that. I've heard it called the rotor. The roundup. The roundup is the outside version, and then they have a different name for it if it's indoors.
Yeah. That one's a good one.
Okay, am I up to 4? Okay, so question number 5. If you had to eat a rat, how would you prepare it?
I'd make sure it's cooked first, and I would eat it. That's how it is. You gotta survive.
So at least it's.
I'd make sure it's cooked because I don't want those diseases.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe a burger. Fuck it.
And that's cool. Well, that's 5 questions with Ahren from Low There Do I See My Brother. Check him out. I'm going to be putting up a link on the site, and you can check him out with me. And we're having more fun at the Between the Buried and Me show. Thanks for tuning in. Well, the show is over here at the El Corazon, And man, let me tell you, Between the Buried and Me hit it out of the park. So you're looking at the stage here. This is my friend here, Jason Newstead. He's one of the peacekeepers here at El Corazon. Hey guys, this is Jammin' Dude, and we just got out of the show. Met some really cool people here. This is Reno. This is saying Dylan, and it's his birthday. And Bryn. Yeah, and these are just some pretty cool people I met, because sometimes being at a concert. How'd you like the show?
It was phenomenal. Fantastic. Faceless was the best.
You know what?
The band's off the stage.
Seriously, I thought Faceless really was amazing too. They were the ones that really lit me up. So
Michael Keane handles stress very well. Singing and trying to grab his cables and shit. Playing guitar. That was pretty
How about you? What you think?
Oh, I thought it was amazing. That
Cool.
was great.
All right, well, signing off till next time. Enjoy it, guys. Check out Between the Buried and Me, the Faceless, the Contortionist, and the Safety Fire on tour.